Alright guys, so it's a little bit different. We're not working on the Chevy today, but we're doing the GMC. We're doing valve covers, and we're gonna replace the PCV pipe or valve. It's way in the back. GM made it so it's built into the valve cover, but it's basically that little nipple way back here, and it runs a hose up to here into the intake. Recycles gases, reburn it, basically like what's not burnt. But I'm gonna go ahead. I already undid the coil packs, so I'm gonna go ahead and just see if I can just get these bolts off for the coil pack bracket, so that way I don't have to take the coil packs off all individually and then take the bracket off. I'm gonna just try and get the bracket, leave the coil packs on there, and just let it dangle down here. So these bolts should be a 10 millimeter that hold, actually all of them should be a 10. The ones that hold the coil packs on, and the one that holds the coil packs to the coil pack bracket, they all should be a 10 millimeter socket. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get this bracket off, and then I'll catch you guys after that. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got the coil packs off. I just unclipped all the clips and whatnot and just set it off to the side. So I mean, now you can see the valve cover is a lot more open now. So we'll go ahead and take these bolts off. Those should be a 10 too. And then we'll just go ahead and remove it. Alright, so now we got all four of the bolts loose. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll just pull the valve cover off, and then we'll kind of clean around the where the gasket meets, and then so this should just pop right off. Maybe this thing's been on here forever. Okay. Maybe. I'm not pretty tight. Oh God. Alright, so the seal was kind of stuck a little bit, so we just went ahead and hit it with a rubber mallet. That broke it loose, so now we'll just go ahead and pull this out. Kind of wiggle it out of here. Try not to get dust and dirt in there. There we go. Alright. So, we got the valve cover off. Doesn't look too bad, but it is pretty black in there. So the gasket did end up sticking, so we're gonna have to peel that off, and we'll go ahead and clean the surface. So we'll just go ahead, peel it up. Oh shit! Don't want to get any of that in there. Off, and then the other one, the new one, should come with another gasket. But so now we're gonna go ahead, go get some like solvent and like a paper towel. We'll go ahead, clean up where the gasket sits, so that way it's clean. So got some brake clean, paper towel. Go ahead, spray some brake clean on the towel, and just go ahead and wipe around where the gasket goes. So I'll do that real quick, and then we'll throw the other one back on. Alright, so wait, wrong one. So this is the new one. There's the PCV valve. GM made it so it's built into the valve cover, which I think is so dumb. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. But the new one should come with the gasket already. If not, you can most likely just use the other one if it's not like too beat up. But anyways, we'll go ahead, throw the new one on, and see how it goes. Out with the old, in with the new. Alright, so we went ahead, cleaned it up with some, we just hit it with a little bit of brake clean and paper towel. So we'll go ahead, go get the new valve cover, throw her on there. This might be a little tricky. Okay. I'll climb up in here. Alright, so I'm gonna get this fitted on, and then we'll go ahead, tighten down the bolts. So I'll catch you guys in a second. So you might have to wiggle it around just to get the bolts. You'll know when it's in its slot. But so I'm just gonna hand tighten these for a minute, and then when we tighten them, we're gonna want to evenly tighten them, going in, starting from the inside, working our way out. So we'll go ahead, get these just a little bit more tight, and then we'll get them snug, and then we'll torque them to I think you can do it anywhere between 9 to 14 foot-pounds, or I think it was 103 inch-pounds or 105 inch-pounds. But we'll go ahead. So we're just gonna tighten it up with this socket for now. And then I'll break out the inch-pound. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, tighten these. Working ours, starting from the inside, working our way out. So we'll do one of the middle ones, and then we'll go to the outside one. We'll go back to the middle. This one. Good. Now, get these ones a little bit tighter. Get this all done and put back together, it's not a bad idea to do an oil change. I mean, if you accidentally dropped a little bit of dirt and whatnot in there. So do that too. Good. Check these ones. Good. Alright. So go ahead, get out this is an inch-pound torque wrench. Yeah guys, so we got the valve cover back on. We went ahead, tightened the 4 bolts. We did 106 inch-pounds. That's what we tightened them to. Then we put the coil pack bracket back on. Now we're just going ahead and tightening the bolts to that now. Bolt that down. Then go ahead, plug in all our connectors and clips. And then I'm just gonna start it up, make sure it's not leaking real quick. Okay, that's pretty tight. One of the back's gonna be a pain. Okay, come on. Okay. So I'll go ahead, get this last one in the back tightened down, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the passenger side. Alright, so now we got those all tightened down. We're gonna plug in all the clips, make sure they're all in there. Plug this big boy in. There we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead, throw the tube on for the PCV valve. Just double check, make sure I got everything plugged in, back where it needs to go. I think we're good. So, now, go ahead, get our PCV valve hose. Go ahead, throw this bad boy in there. Then we'll be ready to hit the passenger side. I'm gonna kind of fish this in here. Gotta finagle it in there. And then we gotta get this in here. One sec. So this needs to go in there. Okay, come on. This is in the way. Now I gotta somehow get this out of the way. Alright, so we're finished up with the driver's side. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the passenger side. So go ahead, get the coil pack bolts out, so that way we can just go ahead and pull that off to pull these coolant lines out, and then pull this off. That should be a 10. So go ahead and get that going. fuck. Come on. Alright, so we got all 5 of the bolts out. We're gonna go ahead, pull this clip out, and then we'll go ahead and lift off the coil pack and the mount. Go ahead, get these bolts loosened now. We got the coil packs and stuff out of the way, so go ahead and get going on these. These are giving me an 8. This one's tight. Oh, give me my socket back. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright. Last one. Time for this one on the way back. That wasn't too bad. So now they're all loose. We're just gonna go back and go back and just undo them by hand now. Go ahead and just drill this over there, over it. Just undo them all by hand. So now I'll go ahead, I'll grab the hammer. We'll try and break the seal on it, 'cause this thing ain't going anywhere. So, give her a few smacks. Also, when you're on the passenger side, don't forget by the filler tube, you got this vacuum line that runs to your intake. It'll be a little clip like this, just like what's on the PCV. Just push this little tab right here over, and it should just pop right off. So go ahead, smack it with a hammer now. Should break the seal on there. Pain. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a sec. I'm gonna get this thing off. Alright guys, so to get the filler tube out, if you're struggling and you can't figure it out, there's a little tab in here It's right there. You got to pull it out a little bit, and then you should be able to just pop this right out. But you got to pull it up. That's why I got to get underneath of it. Wish I had a pick to do this, make it so much easier. But anyways, that tab, that's right there. You have to like pop it out, and then that filler neck should pop right out. Yeah, so we got the filler oil filler cap out of the old one. And then when you put it in, you can just push it in, twist, and then it'll walk. You'll hear it click into place. So we'll go ahead now, clean up this side around where the gasket goes, and then we'll go ahead and throw this puppy on. I'm just gonna go ahead, line these up, hand tighten them for now, and then we'll go ahead and get them torqued, tightened down. Just gonna do them a little bit more. Ouch! I'm losing all my stuff. Get this one in there. There we go. Okay. Alright, so go ahead, tighten these down with the socket. I think those were the 8. That was the 8, yeah. I'll just go ahead and get them hand tight with this for now. Alright, one in the way back. This one's kind of a pain to get. Alright, now we'll use the ratchet. Where's that? Where's my ratchet? Right here, okay. So, go ahead, pop this on there, tighten her up. Okay. Go ahead, this way. Go to the middle one, and we'll hit the far back one. Okay. Now, we're gonna hit the one in the way back. It's kind of gonna be a pain. Kind of hard to do this with one hand. Alright, so go ahead. This is back here. Alright, well, I'm gonna finish getting these tightened up and torqued, and I'll catch you guys after. Alright guys, so we got passenger side all bolted up and tightened, so we're gonna go ahead and throw the first I'll start with this vacuum line. Pop that on there. You'll hear it click, so you know it's on there. So now we'll go ahead and get the coil packs back on and bolted, and then that'll be it. That's basically all you do. Change your valve covers. So go ahead, get those bolted up and get all the sensors plugged in. Alright, so we got all the bolts tightened down. So now just to go ahead, go back, plug in all these clips, and then not forget to put the bracket on that holds these coolant lines. So go ahead, get these on, go in there. There we go. Last one. Where's it at? Alright, come on. Alright, I got just one last clip. This big boy right here. And then go ahead. Okay, come on. There we go. Shove this pin through there. It's kind of a pain, especially doing it with one hand. Okay, there we go. Now, gotta throw this bracket back on there. So go ahead and grab a bolt for that. And we'll get that started. Alright, so I like to go back and double check, make sure I got all my clips, my sensors plugged in, make sure I didn't miss any bolts, and make sure everything looks good. Now, I'll just go ahead and start her up, make sure she's not leaking anywhere. Train horns pumping up. Check, make sure it's not leaking anywhere. Alright guys, so that'll be the end of today's video. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. But that's how you change valve cover and PCB valve. Pretty simple. I mean, it's not really too hard as long as you have basic mechanical skills. But with that being said, these are garbage, and I'll see you guys next time.